Hello and welcome. It is the 13th of February 2019. My name is Derek. Welcome to the Money Charts channel. Let's talk about XBY and a quick Cryptopia update, thus a quick video overall. On coinexchange, as of now, the really only place that XBY is traded, although authorization to be traded on another site, Cryptopia. I'll talk about that at the conclusion of this one. And interesting day today as far as its movement. Price actually getting up to 420, back down to 200, now back up to 300. We look at the last price, 300. I didn't trade that, although I did sell below that number, really close, like 295. The volume is only 0.44 or 4/9 of a Bitcoin, a little more. The bid 225. That's me. The ask 373. That's me again. The 24 high 420. I sold at 420. Not by much though, not much. And the 24-hour low, I bought at 200. Quite a bit actually, a lot. I bought today at 200. All things considered, depending on a lot is a relative term. So, with that being said, as we can see, I got the buy order here. I got the sell order, and this is how aggressive and how I want to catch every single move on XBY. As I got prices all the way down to 63, every single level going lower. But I like to see how these bids are filling up. Now earlier today, when I take a look at this chart again, and let's maybe switch this up to I guess hour is all we can do for the short term. But when this happened, I had sold at many different spots, like 275 all the way up to 420. And then I noticed that at 200 exactly, there was a large sell order. And all things considered, again, large, as someone was trying to sell a third of a Bitcoin approximately, maybe less than that, 0.2. So I bought what I sold immediately. And I put my sell orders in. And then I bought some more. And one thing that I did recently is I actually exited out of sports gambling because of the fact that XBY was on coin market or on coin exchange. Other reasons I'll get over before, but a lot of it just being not so fun. And the fact that I didn't have access to Cryptopia. So, although I could take funds out of the hardware wallet, I didn't want to venture that level. And I got my payout today. So, as the payout was coming in, I'm like, okay, well, this is a perfect time to buy with what I got from Bet Online, XBY at the 200, which I did. So 200, this big volume, I'm a decent portion of that volume. And then selling up top again, the last trade or last price was around 300. I sold about 295. So therefore, the amount that I sold, well, I'm buying back 1442, so I sold less than that. And I sold it for this exact worth. So therefore, I think about 1,000 maybe I would have sold. And I'm trying to get free tokens. Let's take a look at an article reported 10 hours ago. And this is from cointelegraph.com, The Future of Money, by Helen Parts, 10 hours ago. New Zealand police say Cryptopia is ready to resume trading, but platform remains offline. The New Zealand police have reported that recently hacked cryptocurrency exchange Cryptopia is ready to be relaunched and resume operations. Auckland-based news agency New Zealand Herald reports on February the 13th. Detective Inspector Greg Merton reportedly said that the main part of the work required by the high-tech crime group at Cryptopia's business premises in Christchurch has been mostly finished, claiming that the Cryptopia management now have full access to their facilities and business premises. The inspector stated, well, first of all, obviously if they didn't have access to it now, it's going to take some time. As I'm doing this, it's 7:12 p.m. Eastern Time, which means that it's about 11 maybe in the morning, 12 in the morning, or noon. So it's getting close to lunchtime on their Friday, or Thursday rather, session. So we'll see Thursday, Friday if they actually get this up. I'm hoping that they give a notice to cancel orders or they cancel it all themselves. There's a big difference between it being maintenance down for 90 minutes or 4 hours compared to being down for one complete month. As a lot of people are going to get some bad sells and buys because of market conditions that have changed. But with that being said, the but where did I last read off? So anyway, I'll just read from here. The inspector said the police are not preventing Cryptopia from resuming their operations and reportedly declined to specify or whether or when their charges might be pressed. Merton also denied to comment on how much crypto has stolen in the hack, which was reported last month. The New Zealand police have reported that Cryptopia is open again whenever they like. The company's website remains offline at press time, still reporting maintenance and citing an official report by the New Zealand police on the investigation of the crypto exchange. They put a link for the very first report from the New Zealand police, and there were a couple that came after it. But they have been very silent, and it even talks about that in this article. As reported by the New Zealand Herald, Cryptopia founders did not immediately respond to queries about whether the exchange will resume operations. Meanwhile, Cryptopia's social media accounts have also remained silent, with its Twitter account having been inactive since January the 28th. As they just don't post on there, they are not communicating. This is the scariest part about it. And we'll see how this goes on. But as I look, and I've been thinking for the whole time, because of the nature of this crime being as small in retracement of amount that they would have total, which means that 15, 20 million or whatever it is not that large of a percentage of the overall cryptos held, that if I don't get my cryptos and everyone else at least to a decent percentage of what you should get or however it plays out, that if you don't get them, then that becomes a much bigger crime, even bigger than the one that's going on in the Canadian exchange right now. Because why, or after everything's going on, would things remain shut down? But I'm going to give everything the benefit of the doubt and just wait and see each day, see if it's available. I log on twice to 3 times a day just to quickly see if I get a different page, and I never do. But now that this is out, and it's only 10 hours new, and it's again just the start of a new business day as I'm doing this, 7:15 p.m. So therefore, that is that. And again, as far as XBY is concerned, when either the exchange opens or at least the wallet opens, given that this is available on coinexchange, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be looking, I think, still to be selling their coins on the market. And I think that could create a tremendous buying opportunity if such an event happens. But until then, I'm just going to wait and see. And it's a scary spot if they remain silent moving forward. But given the fact that who they are and the fact that they've been in contact with the New Zealand police, if they don't resume, they don't have to resume trading, but at least access to accounts so people can at least do what they need to do with their funds, then there's going to be a problem on there, and the police will track them down. I'm confident about stuff like that because it is their choice if they want to open the exchange. They can close it if they wish, and I'm totally fine with that because there's a good chance that I'm probably not going to be trading on there when they get things back up and running. But especially now that XBY is available on coinexchange and just other different things like that. So thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.